Honey, the adoption center just called. We've been approved. They're ready to start the process of matching a child to our family.
That's awesome news. Tyler will be thrilled. He's been dreaming about having a sibling for ages.
Yeah, I think it's a good time. He's approaching puberty. He could use some company at home.
Did they say anything else? Any specific child?
Actually, they mentioned a girl. She's 8 years old. Her name is Lily.
Do we know any details? Her background?
Not much. She lost her parents in an accident when she was 5. Since then, she's been in 3 different foster homes.
3 families in 3 years? Why did they move her around so often?
They didn't give specifics. They just said she didn't fit in with the previous families.
That's a bit concerning. But on the other hand, every child deserves a stable home.
Exactly, and we can give her that. The caseworker mentioned that Lily is very intelligent but withdrawn.
That's normal after going through such experiences. When could we meet her?
There's a possibility to meet next week. Then we still have some paperwork to do. But technically, she could move in with us as early as next month.
So soon? I thought these processes take longer.
They usually do, but they're really eager to find her a permanent home. I think they're worried about her.
All right, let's talk to Tyler today. I hope they'll like each other.
I'm sure they will. After all, he's always wanted a sibling.
I have a good feeling about this. This will be a wonderful new chapter for our family.
Yes, I'm sure of it. I'll talk to Tyler after dinner. Tyler, do you have a moment? I'd like to talk to you about something important.
Sure, Dad. Is something wrong?
Nothing bad. Quite the opposite. Remember how Mom and I often talked about expanding our family?
Yeah! Are you finally adopting someone? Will I have a brother?
You almost got it right. We've indeed passed the adoption qualification process.
Awesome. So when do I get to meet my new brother?
Actually, it's a sister. She's an 8-year-old girl named Lily.
Wow, a sister. That's cool too. When will we meet her? What does she look like? Where is she from?
Take it easy. You'll find out everything. There's one thing you should know, though.
What is it?
Lily lost her parents in an accident when she was 5. Since then, she's been in several foster families.
Oh, that's sad. But now she'll have us, right?
Exactly, and that's why we need your help. Lily might need time to adjust, to trust us. You'll need to be patient.
Sure, Dad, I understand. I promise I'll be the best big brother ever.
That's exactly what we're counting on. We'll meet her next week, and if all goes well, she'll soon be part of our family.
I can't wait. I'll prepare a place for her at home. Do you think she likes board games?
We don't know what she likes yet, but we'll find out for sure. The most important thing is for her to feel safe and loved with us.
Can I tell Josh about her?
Of course, but remind him to keep it to himself. Adoption is a very personal matter.
Sure, Josh is discreet. Will she go to school with me?
Probably yes, she is school-aged after all, but initially she might be homeschooled to give her time to adjust.
I understand. Dad, thank you. I've always wanted to have siblings.
We know that, son, and we're very happy that you've taken this news so well.
Josh, you won't believe it.
What happened?
My parents are adopting a girl. I'm going to have a sister.
Wow, seriously. That's awesome. When?
Very soon. We'll meet her next week, and then, if everything goes well, she'll move in with us.
That's great. Who is she?
Her name is Lily, and she's 8 years old. Dad said she lost her parents in an accident and was in several foster families.
Oh, poor thing. But now she'll have you guys.
Exactly, I can't wait. I've always wanted to have younger siblings.
Do you know what she looks like? Do you have any pictures?
Not yet. We'll meet her next week, but Dad said she's very intelligent.
Cool. Do you think I'll like her?
Definitely. But remember, Dad asked for discretion, adoption and all that.
Sure, I understand. I won't tell anyone. Will I be able to meet her someday?
Of course. Once she adjusts, I'll invite you over.
Great, but why did they suddenly decide to adopt? Have they talked about it before?
Yeah, they've been thinking about it for a long time. It's just now that everything worked out.
I see. And are you ready to be a big brother?
Totally. I'll be the best brother ever. I'll help her adjust, show her the school, introduce her to friends.
So officially, the era of only children in our group is over.
Looks like it. I have to go. Mom's calling for dinner. I'll write after meeting Lily.
Definitely. Fingers crossed that everything goes great.
Josh, today we met Lily. We're on our way back from the center.
And how was it? What is she like?
Weird.
Weird? What do you mean?
I don't know. She barely spoke at all. She kept looking at us and smiling, but insincerely.
Well, she's probably intimidated. That's normal, right?
I guess so. But there's something strange about her. When I gave her hand was ice cold. Literally like ice.
Maybe she has poor circulation. My grandma always has cold hands.
Maybe. And another weird moment was when the center worker asked if we wanted to ask Lily anything. My parents asked about her favorite food, colors, etc.
And?
She said her favorite food is that which lives. And she laughed as if she told a great joke.
What did she mean?
I don't know. The worker quickly explained that Lily likes fresh fruits and vegetables. But it was weird.
Okay, that is a bit strange. But kids sometimes say weird things.
Yeah, you're probably right. Besides, when we were leaving, she hugged Mom and said, "I can't wait to be part of your family." But she was looking at me, not at Mom.
That's nice, I guess.
It was creepy, Josh. My parents are thrilled, but I have mixed feelings. I'll have to get used to her.
Give her a chance. She's just a child who's been through a lot of bad stuff.
You're right. Sorry, I'm probably exaggerating. It's just, I had a different idea of how it would look.
That's normal. It's a big change for all of you.
Yes, I guess so. Oh, I've gotta go. We're arriving at home. I'll write later.
Cool. Let me know how the atmosphere is.
Josh, Lily has been with us for a week, and it's getting weirder.
What's happening?
First of all, she hardly sleeps at all. At night, I hear her walking around the house. My parents say she probably has nightmares, but this doesn't sound like a child with nightmares.
What do you mean?
She walks slowly, very methodically. She looks into all the rooms, as if she's searching for something, and she always stops at my door for a few minutes.
Okay, that's a bit disturbing. Have you talked to your parents?
Yes, but they're like hypnotized. They keep saying that Lily needs time and support, that I need to be understanding.
Well, they're kind of right, aren't they?
Sure, but there's more. 2 days ago, I found a collection of dead insects in her room, arranged in some strange pattern on the floor.
What? Kind of strange pattern. Like what?
Hard to describe. Like some kind of symbol. A circle with figures inside. When I asked her what it was, she only said, "It's a gate. Soon my real friends will come."
That does sound creepy. What did your parents say?
Nothing. When I told them about it, Lily started crying and saying I was making up stories to hurt her. They believed her, not me.
Maybe you misunderstood something. Maybe it was something innocent.
Josh, I know what I saw, and that's not all. Our cat completely avoids her, literally runs away when she enters the room. And yesterday I found him hiding in the closet, shaking all over.
Animals sometimes react that way to new people.
But not like this. This is fear. Real fear. And this morning, when she thought no one was watching, she stroked him and said, "Soon, little one. Soon you'll join the rest."
Join the rest? What was that supposed to mean?
I don't know. And I don't want to know. There's something very wrong with this child, Josh.
Maybe you're overthinking it. Have you been watching any horror movies lately?
Don't joke about this! I'm scared of her, okay? And the worst part is, I feel like she knows it. She keeps smiling at me now whenever my parents aren't looking.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. For now, I'm locking myself in my room at night and trying to gather evidence.
Evidence? Of what?
That she's not a normal child, whatever that means. Josh, our cat, it's dead.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. What happened?
An accident, like that's what Lily claims. My parents found him in the garden, all mangled. Lily said some bigger animal must have attacked him.
That's horrible. Why do you think it was Lily?
Because when my parents were dealing with the cat, she stood to the side and smiled. And then she looked at me and winked. Winked, Josh.
Maybe it was just a coincidence.
Plus this morning, when she was washing her hands in the bathroom, I saw she had blood traces under her fingernails, as if she hadn't washed her hands properly.
Are you sure it was blood? Maybe it was paint or something.
No, it was blood. I'm sure. And in the evening, when everyone was asleep, I heard her talking to someone in her room.
Maybe on the phone, or with a doll.
No, it didn't sound like talking to a doll. It was a whisper, like she was consulting with someone. And the worst part is that sometimes I could hear someone answering her.
Someone? Who?
I don't know. Some low guttural voice. Not like a child, not like an adult, something else.
Dude, this sounds like something from a horror movie. Are you sure it's not your imagination?
I am sure. And I saw something else. When I was passing by her room, the door was cracked open. Lily was standing in front of the mirror and her eyes were completely black. No irises, no whites. All black.
That's impossible.
I know how it sounds, but it's true. As soon as she noticed me, her eyes immediately returned to normal. She smiled and said, "Something wrong, little brother?"
Maybe it was some light effect.
No, it was supernatural. I don't know who or what Lily is, but this is not a normal child. And I'm afraid of what she's planning.
Have you told your parents about this?
I've tried, but every time I start talking about Lily, she appears out of nowhere, and my parents immediately change the subject, as if they were under her control.
You think she has some kind of influence over your parents?
I think so. They look at her like hypnotized. They fulfill her every whim. They don't even notice that she hardly eats normal food.
How so?
She just moves food around on her plate, and then, when no one is looking, throws it away. I haven't seen her actually eat anything since she appeared here.
This is getting stranger and stranger, but we still don't have any hard evidence that something's wrong.
Maybe not, but something is. I can feel it with my whole being, and I'm starting to fear for my parents. Josh, I have proof.
What proof?
I recorded Lily. I set up my phone to record in my room and left, pretending to go to the bathroom. She came in immediately.
And what was she doing?
At first, she was just looking around, but then she came up to the bed and smelled my pillow, like some animal.
Strange, but maybe.
But that's not all. Then she went to the mirror and started looking into it, but she didn't see her reflection. She saw someone else.
How's that?
When she was looking in the mirror, her lips were moving, as if she was talking to someone, and she was speaking some weird language, not English.
Are you sure? Maybe it was Spanish.
It wasn't any language I know. It sounded like growling, hissing, and strange sounds. Not human, Josh.
And then what?
And then the worst part, she suddenly turned to the phone, as if she knew exactly where it was. She came up, looked straight into the camera, and smiled. But her face changed.
Changed how?
Her mouth widened, much wider than is possible for a human, and she had teeth, sharp like some predator, and her eyes were completely black.
Whoa, do you have the recording? Send it to me.
I'm trying, but something's wrong. When I watch the recording, that part is now blurred, as if someone applied a filter or something.
That's weird. Maybe some glitch in the recording.
No, I think she somehow did it. Because then, on the recording, she reached out to the camera and said, "This is our little secret, brother. No one will believe you."
Jesus.
And the worst part is that when I got back to the room, the phone was in a different place, not where I left it, and there was a message on the screen.
What message?
"It's not nice to spy, little brother. Naughty children end up as snacks.
Oh crap, this is serious.
I know, and I don't know what to do. My parents believe her, not me, and I'm starting to fear for my life.
Maybe you should talk to someone else. A teacher? The school psychologist.
Yes, maybe, but I don't even know how to explain it without sounding like a made-up story.
Maybe try with my parents. They know you. They know you're not making things up.
That's a good idea, but I'm afraid to leave my parents alone with her for long. Who knows what she'll do to them? Josh, she attacked our neighbor!
What? How?
Mr. Wilson came complaining that his dog disappeared. He said he saw Lily hanging around his house earlier. He argued with my parents.
And what happened?
When he left, Lily was watching him through the window, and I don't know how to explain it, but she started whispering. And suddenly Mr. Wilson, who was already at his house, stopped and started choking.
What?
He fell to his knees and was grabbing his throat. Mom ran out to help him. Dad called an ambulance. And Lily? She stood at the window and smiled.
Jesus Christ. What about the neighbor?
An ambulance took him. Mom says it was some kind of attack. But I saw how it happened. It was Lily. She did it.
How could she possibly do that?
I don't know, but it happened right after she started whispering. And after everything, she turned to me and said, "Nobody should accuse us, little brother." It ends badly.
That's terrifying. Do you think she has some abilities?
I don't know what she has. But this is not a human, Josh. I'm getting more and more afraid of that.
Maybe you should escape. Come to my place.
I'm afraid to leave my parents. Don't you see? She has some kind of control over them. She'll do something to them if I leave.
What about that dog? Do you think she...
Yes, I'm almost certain of it. Today at night, I heard weird sounds from the basement, like smacking and quiet yelping.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
I know, but I didn't dare go down there, not alone.
Tyler, this is starting to sound really dangerous. You need to tell someone about this.
But who? Who would believe me? I'll say my 8-year-old adoptive sister is some kind of monster who eats animals and attacks people with magic?
When you put it that way, but you have to do something. Maybe try to record something more definitive, something she can't blur.
Maybe. Josh, I'm really scared. Today, when I came back from school, she was waiting for me in my room. She was sitting on the bed with my photo in her hands.
And what did she do?
She looked at me and said, "I can't wait for us to be real siblings. I just need a few of your parts." And then she laughed.
What parts? Jesus, that sounds like a threat.
I know, and nobody believes me. And the worst part is that my parents look at her like she's an angel.
Tyler, I think you should risk it and come to my place. We'll talk to my parents together.
I'm afraid I'll have to. But first, I'll try to get some evidence. Something that will convince adults. Something concrete.
Be careful. I'm really starting to worry about you.
I'm worried about myself too. And about my parents. Something is very wrong with Lily. And I'm afraid that soon we'll find out exactly what. Josh! Josh, wake up.
What's up? It's 3 in the morning.
I saw her! I saw her true form.
What? What are you talking about?
About Lily. I woke up because I heard strange sounds from her room. I looked through the keyhole and saw...
What did you see?
This is not a child, Josh. This is not even a human. She changed.
Changed? How?
Her skin, it kind of split open, and something else came out from under it. Something with scales, with long limbs, with many eyes.
Are you sure it wasn't a dream?
It wasn't a dream. I recorded it. I have proof.
Send it to me.
Check your email.
Oh crap, what is that? That can't be Lily.
It is Lily! Or rather, what's pretending to be Lily. I told you. It's some kind of monster that's pretending to be a child.
But how? What is she doing there? Is she eating something?
Yes, and I think I know what. I found a collar. The one from Mr. Wilson's dog. In her room.
Oh God, you think she ate that dog?
I'm almost certain of it. And the worst part is that this might just be the beginning. I heard her talking to herself. She said she was preparing the body.
What body? For what?
I don't know, but I'm scared. She also said something about opening the gate and bringing in the family. Josh, I think she's planning something really bad.
You need to show this recording to your parents, right now.
I tried to get to them, but the door to their bedroom is locked. And when I knocked, nobody answered.
That's very strange. Maybe they're under her control. Or
what?
I don't even want to think about what might have happened to them.
Oh God. I have to check, but I'm afraid to go there alone.
I'm calling my dad. We'll come get you.
Hurry up. I hear some sounds in the hallway. She's walking around the house.
Barricade the door. Don't go out.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I pushed the desk against the door.
Good. Dad's getting dressed. We're leaving soon. Hold on a little longer.
She's at the door. I can hear her breathing.
Don't open it. Whatever you hear.
Now she's knocking, gently, like a child. And she's calling me. Little brother, open up. I just want to show you something.
Don't open it.
I don't intend to. God, her voice is changing. It sounds deeper now, more guttural. Open the door, Tyler. I want you to meet my real family.
We're in the car now. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Hold on.
She's starting to bang on the door. Harder and harder. The door is cracking.
I'm calling the police.
Hurry! The desk is moving. I don't know how long I can hold on.
Police are on their way. We're almost there too. Hang in there.
Oh God, the door is breaking. I can see her. Those aren't human hands. There's some kind of claws.
Tyler, hang in there.
She's coming in. Her face, that's not a human face. It's...
Tyler, answer me. Tyler. Tyler, are you there? We were at your house with Dad and the police. There was nobody home. All the doors were open, as if everyone had suddenly left. In your room, there was a knocked-over desk and torn door, but there was no blood or anything. The police are looking for you and your parents. Lily is nowhere to be found either. Please respond if you can. Tyler, the news said your disappearance is an unexplained case. They're looking for you. I found something weird in your house. The police didn't notice me when I went in. In Lily's room, under the bed, there's some symbol drawn on the floor. Looks like something from a horror movie. I sent them your recording, but they claim it's some fake, that it was artificially created. Please give some sign of life. Tyler, they found your things in the forest, 20 kilometers outside of town. Clothes, phones, but you're nowhere to be found. The police claim that it might be a family escape, that maybe you had some debts or problems, but I know better. It's all because of her, because of Lily. If you ever read this, I'm sorry we couldn't help you in time.
Hey, Josh.
Tyler, is that you? Where are you? What happened?
Everything's fine, Josh. Sorry about the commotion. We had some small family issues and had to leave for a while.
Tyler, you disappeared without a trace. The police were looking for you. What happened?
It's all a misunderstanding. We're all as a family on vacation. Everything is good.
Tyler, this doesn't sound like you. What about Lily? What about what you sent me? That recording?
That was a joke, Josh. I was jealous of my new sister and wanted to get attention. Sorry I scared you.
I don't believe you. This isn't you. What happened, Tyler?
I am very much myself, Josh, and Lily is the best sister I could have wished for. She's so special.
Tyler, these aren't your words. It's her, isn't it? Is she forcing you to write this?
Nobody is forcing me to do anything. I'm happy. Our whole family is happy. And complete.
Complete? What does that mean?
Lily would like to meet you, Josh. She really wants to meet you. She says you're special.
No way. Where are you?
Not far. We came back to town. Lily wants you to come to us for dinner.
Tyler, something is very wrong. This isn't you.
Everything is fine, Josh. Lily says she really cares about this meeting. And Lily always gets what she wants.
I'm calling the police.
They won't understand anything, Josh. Nobody will understand. You have to see it with your own eyes.
See what?
How wonderful it is to be part of a real family. Lily says if you don't come, she'll come to you. She knows you're sent.
What is that supposed to mean? What did she do to you?
She didn't do anything to me. She just showed me the truth. And she wants to show it to you too. Come to us, Josh. Lily is waiting.
I'm blocking you.
Josh, it's not nice that you're blocking me. Lily is very disappointed with your behavior. She really wants to meet you. I see you're not reading my messages. Lily says in that case, we have to come to you. We'll see you soon, Josh. Lily says you have a nice house. We're watching it right now, and that you look beautiful through the window. We'll knock soon. Open for us? Lily is hungry, Josh, and her family even more so.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late. I'm Inspector Roberts. Is it you who reported your son missing?
Yes, that's me. Josh didn't come back from school 2 days ago. He's not answering his phone. He's not at his friends. This is not like him.
I understand. Did your son mention anything disturbing recently?
He was very stressed about his friend Tyler and his family's disappearance. He kept talking about it.
You're talking about the Miller family? Yes, we're investigating that case. Did your son mention anything about their adoptive daughter, Lily?
Yes! He said something strange. That she's not human, that she's some kind of monster. Of course, that's just a teenager's imagination.
Did your son have any recording? Something that was supposed to prove it?
I think so. He mentioned some video he got from Tyler, but he didn't show it to me.
Please excuse the unusual question, but have you noticed any small girl around your house recently? About 8-9 years old, dark hair?
Now that you mention it. Yes, I saw one. She was standing on the street looking at our windows. I thought she was the neighbor's daughter.
I see. Then please listen carefully. Pack the most essential things and go to family outside of town. Immediately.
What? Why? What's going on?
We don't have time for explanations. This is the 8th similar case this month. Families disappear after adopting a girl named Lily.
But what does this have to do with Josh?
He was probably right. And probably now. I'm sorry, I have to end this now. Please leave your house immediately. And don't let anyone in, especially children.
Inspector Roberts, this is Barbara Brown, the mother of the missing boy.
Mrs. Brown, I'm glad you called. Did you leave town, as I asked?
Yes, I'm at my sister's, 200 kilometers away. But I'm calling because I started getting strange messages from Josh.
What does he write?
He writes that he's with a new family and that he's happy, that he met a special girl who changed him, and he asks when I'm coming back home because they want to visit me.
Mrs. Brown, this is very important. Please don't respond to these messages and under no circumstances return home.
What's going on? Did you find something?
We found something in your house, in the basement. It's better you don't know the details.
Oh God, is it Josh?
I'm not sure if it was your son. What we found wasn't entirely human.
What does that mean?
It means that what your son's friend wrote might have been true. This girl, Lily, she's not human.
That's impossible. What is she?
I don't know exactly, but we know that she changes families, infects them, transforms them. We have seen several such cases already.
And now what?
Now you have to start a new life, under a new name, in a new place, and never come back.
And Josh?
I'm afraid your son no longer exists, at least not in the form you knew. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
And one more thing, Mrs. Brown. If you ever see a little girl named Lily, run as far as possible.
Hi, Hi, you're new in our class, right? My name is Lily.
Yes, we just moved. I'm Peter.
Nice to meet you, Peter. You don't happen to have an older brother, do you? You look similar to someone I knew.
No, I'm an only child, but I've always wanted to have siblings.
Interesting that you say that. I'm also looking for a new family. My own family.
What do you mean?
You'll find out soon. I really like you, Peter. I think we'll be good friends, maybe even family.
Thanks, that's nice.
Tell me, Peter, have your parents ever thought about adoption?